Welcome back to another video. If you're new, my name is Leah and I am all about spending less, creating more, and sharing with you how you can do the same thing in your kitchen. This month I ended up spending about $600 for my family of 4, and that included a couple of extra holiday events. We had the 4th, of course. We also are spending a lot less money on takeout than we had in previous years. We're really focusing on eating a healthy, whole, balanced diet. So all of that said, I think we did pretty good. And I wanted to be able to share with you how I like to stock things up when I find things on sale. So make sure you stay tuned. Here is my $121 grocery haul for this week. That wraps up our month of grocery shopping, so I will leave our total spent here. We did stop and pick up a few things here and there outside of our regular grocery trips, like fruit or pasta sauce, what have you. But this is week 4. Dakota requested that I pick up the pumpkin spice variety of his favorite coffee cream. He is ready for it, so I got that and our fat-free Fairlife milk. Also some more sour cream. I prefer to get the Daisy, and it's not that much more to just go ahead and get it in the squeeze pouch. I just love using this. It's so easy to keep in the door of the fridge. It's easy to use. We also needed some more butter for baking, for eggs, things like that. And our last bit of dairy, Dakota wanted more yogurt, of course. This is the kind we've been getting. And he ran out quicker than usual, so I just bought 2 packs of them. Weston requested Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and we found the Kroger version for much less, and I showed him how it was different sizes, things like that. Even with the sale price, he realized, yes, this store brand was a much better deal. It was a very proud, teachable moment. Also picked up some produce. I had regular russet potatoes and sweet potatoes on my list. I got both of those in the clearance produce section for $1.50 a bag. Also wanted some tomatoes, got the On the Vine tomatoes from Walmart, as well as the 2 bundles of green onion. I've been using those in lots of things. It's definitely been hitting the spot lately. Also needed some sweet yellow onion for some of our dishes. Dakota and I decided to do Brussels sprouts with 1 or 2 of our dinners. I'm gonna roast those, put some nice sauce on them, get them nice and crispy, as well as green beans. And I was excited, those were on clearance this week as well. So I got that for $1.48. These are his favorite variety of green beans. We also wanted to get some more raspberries, so I got 2 of those for $1.99 a pack, and romaine lettuce. This was a 3-pack. And then I also found the sage was on clearance, and I've been wanting to go ahead and make some brown butter sage gnocchi. I have gnocchi in the pantry already, so I'm going to see if that tastes good with it. Otherwise, I have a recipe I will try to link down below for a brown butter sage gnocchi that I have done homemade from scratch. It's so good. So I thought that would be a fun alternate meal this week. We did need some more meat. I wanted to pick up the chicken tenderloin from the freezer that I always keep on hand. 3 pounds of that for about $10. We needed some more ground beef as well. So I went ahead and stocked up. They had the Laura's Lean for $5 a pound, which is amazing because this is the 96%. So we've got that for when we need to have a lower calorie meat. And then I picked up the 80/20 for $3.68 a pound, 2 of those as well.
Now, one of my favorite clearance finds is discounted meat. Half price clearance, you name it. But it's easy for it to just go bad if you don't know how to use it or prepare it in enough time. So a lot of times I will actually get it cooked up in the way that I want to use it and put it in my freezer. So not only does it keep it from going bad, but it also will make dinner so easy whenever I just need to defrost it for a few minutes in the microwave, and then dinner is ready in like 10 minutes.
And then the splurge, ironically, are these hot dogs. It's so crazy to me. But to get the natural no nitrate and to get the turkey, which is lower fat, that combined just makes them outrageous in my opinion. But Dakota's been asking for coney dogs. I've got coney sauce that I made homemade. It's in my freezer. I already bought the hot dog buns a couple weeks ago on clearance. Those are in the fridge so they won't go bad. And we're just going to have a hot dog day. I think we'll do that for like a Saturday lunch. I also wanted to pick up some more of our low-carb tortillas. That way we can do like quesadillas, snack wraps, things like that. Now, Weston had requested some baby corn to go with our Chinese dinner night. I'm going to use our lightly breaded Tyson chicken strips from the freezer. Dakota tried those the other day. I haven't yet, but he said they were good. So we're going to use those in our Chinese bowl with the baby corn, the rice, green onions, probably some broccoli from the freezer. And then I've got honey sesame sauce. We were out. Weston requested the sweet and sour sauce. Both are dye-free. I also needed to get some more pasta. We're going to do a macaroni and cheese as a side dish with one of our dinners this week. So I got the protein penne. We are out of yeast. I don't use this as often as I used to, but lately we got into a kick where I've been making some bagels, and I think I'm going to make a loaf of French loaf bread here coming up soon. So I know I needed to just restock up on that. I got the flour so I can make some more cookies and bagels, bread, things like that. We're running pretty low on that. Still have plenty of things like chocolate chips and stuff. And then the Doritos were on sale. We got 1 bag of the spicy sweet chili, 2 bags of the loaded taco, and then we're trying the golden sriracha. Weston helped me pick those out. We tried to really sort through and find the ones that don't have dye. I used to think that the jalapeno popper ones were dye-free. Fair warning, they're not. They just list the dyes higher up in the bag, so I totally glanced over it. But these ones do not have dye. And then I also picked up 4 of the Starburst Sparkling Ice. If you are trying to do something that is caffeine-free, but you still like the carbonation and the flavor of like an Alani or some other energy drink, these are fantastic to get. They're only $1 a piece, which is not bad at all. So I had gotten them for myself. The last time I got it, the kids didn't end up really drinking it, so I drank the bottle and I fell in love with it for, dramatic word choice. But I think Weston is expecting to drink some of these, so we'll see how long they last. That is everything in our grocery haul this week. I forgot to mention my mom actually gave us this large 18 count of farm fresh eggs, so that was one of the reasons why I didn't actually have to buy any more eggs this week. For the meal plan this week, we are doing some snack wraps on Sunday with some fruit and chips. We'll do Salisbury steak on Monday with mashed potatoes and green beans. I actually went ahead and prepped up all of the Salisbury steak with the meat that I got on clearance. So that way I just have to cook it longer in a homemade sauce, and then we'll be all set. Tuesday, of course, is Taco Tuesday. We have everything for burritos, tacos, nachos, or even crunch wraps. And then Wednesday, I'm gonna do some Chinese chicken bowls. I have those 2 different kinds of sauces. Of course, the rice. We have vegetables in the freezer and fridge. Thursday, we'll do burgers with fries, and I'm probably gonna make some sweet potato fries as well for a second option. Probably do some broccoli or some other vegetables too. And then Friday, I'm making that protein type of mac and cheese with pork chops and Brussels sprouts. And Saturday, we're going to do coney dogs for lunch with some like fresh vegetables, chips, things like that. And then gnocchi and chicken with brown butter sauce for dinner that evening. Have some kind of vegetable, whatever we have left over. As far as fresh vegetables go, this week I do have baby carrots still in the fridge. We have tomatoes, and then one of Dakota's coworkers actually gave us some cucumbers from his garden. So we are all set on that. Hopefully this video gave you some inspiration. And of course, until the next one, I will see you in the comments.